Black Ops 7. The game no one asked for. Now, I played the game and I played the zombie. No, sorry. I played the game and I played the camp. I played the game and I played the campaign, the multiplayer, and the zombies mode. Okay, let's start with the campaign. How do I put this? Imagine the alien mode from Call of Duty Ghost mixed with psychological trauma and the tech from Advanced Warfare. That is essentially the campaign. We follow David and his team as they explore, or no. We follow David and his team as they try to find out what the cradle is, and they figure out that it's essentially the cradle is a fear gas, straight from Batman or something, and they get a dose of it, and they go into these psychological trips where they have to confront their past traumas. Now, they dive into David a lot because, well, he's the main character of the Black Ops franchise, aside from, like, Woods and the other Mason. What, am I even... Whatever. And then we got the other characters. We kind of explore their trauma a little bit. Like, we explore the girls and the redneck dude and the black guy. But otherwise, we mostly just focus on David and him overcoming his trauma of his father and the kind of trauma Woods pushed onto him after his father died, or after the events of Black Ops 2. And Makarov? Whatever the fuck his name is. The main enemy. Honestly speaking, there were some aspects of the campaign that I really like. Like, there was this mission where you're supposed to sneak around on a boat. And I really liked that one. Missions with razors were fun. The Japanese mission was also pretty good. But otherwise, it just seemed really stupid. It was incredibly stupid. It was a waste. Honestly, it was like watching a fever dream. Also, this open world bullshit, I'm getting really tired of it. I like it if it's in like a Battlefield game, but after COD copied it, it's starting to get really fucking annoying. I'm a man who likes the old COD missions where it's like semi-open world, but primarily it's just straightforward. You can only go one way to continue the mission. But that's just my personal opinion. Anyways, campaign definitely could have been better. There were some good parts, there were some bad parts. I kind of enjoyed the robots and the final boss fights. Also, the boss fight. There are random boss fights in this game. There's like a giant plant. There's one where you have to fight off your teammate who turns into a giant person who's fighting on the USS Obama. Obama. And then there's the giant mech robot fight, which makes no sense in my head. How they survive the giant mech robot. Also, a lot of other things. Apparently, what prevents each person in the campaign from losing their mind is that they have like some chip in their brain that's able to sync up their vision so that they all see the same thing. That's a bunch of bullshit. That is not how hallucinations would work. Pardon me. If it truly was a gas that's supposed to just inflict your greatest fears, then it wouldn't fucking stick to They wouldn't all be seeing the same thing. They would all be seeing different things and going absolutely nuts. Also, they brought back the zombies. Now, hold on. I will say in Black Ops 6 campaign, I did enjoy the zombies in it. I thought it was creative. I enjoyed it, but a second time is just it's kind of overdoing it. It was kind of getting old. You know, I didn't like it. There were like zombies everywhere, and it was more killing zombies than killing the enemies. Also, the weapons in this. Also, okay, this might be me being a bit. Hold on. This might be me being a bit salty, but it kind of feels like the enemies are just bullet sponges now because I gotta dump like half a mag into them to kill them. And then again, where was I? What was I talking about? I had to leave for a second, deal with something. Zombies. Okay, the zombies aspects. It gets annoying after a while. It's more killing zombies than killing people. I want to face off enemies, not zombies. Also, the enemies feel more like bullet sponges. That could be an increase in difficulty for other players, but I just find it annoying. Also, the armor plate system kind of gets annoying after a while. Also, the EMPs suck. Okay, they suck. I throw them at a robot. I expect that robot to shut down for at least a solid 10 seconds. Those things are down for 3, and then they get back up and blast you with their 12 gauge. Or some shit like that. It's so weird. Let's see, zombies, robots, boss fights. I already talked about the boss fights. They were stupid. I don't understand. Also, another thing, when David and his team are hallucinating, I don't understand how they're getting around the map at all. Because it just seems so stupid. I imagine, like, a stray team would be able to pick them off because they can't see them or something because they're hallucinating. It's really stupid. Anyways, synopsis: it's a fever dream mixed with zombies, mixed with some Resident Evil ass bosses. Otherwise, it's not really that good. It's alright at times, but not really that good. Alright, on to multiplayer. There isn't really much to say about the multiplayer. It's the multiplayer. It has a couple of guns. It's about the same. There are some maps from the campaign that you play on, but otherwise, it's the same as every other COD game. It's the same as every other COD multiplayer. I do. Oh yeah, they also incremented a new system where you're able to jump off walls, but you can't wall run. If I wanted to fucking jump off of walls, wall run, and grapple, I would fucking download Titanfall 2, a superior game, if you will. When is Titanfall 3 coming out? I want it out, EA! Anyways, Titanfall 3. Yeah, it's the same as every other COD game past Cold War or something. It's about the same. There are like a few different grenades, like the fear gas grenade, which just removes the name tags from above your comrades and enemies. But otherwise, there's nothing special about it. Now the zombies. Zombies is interesting. I played a short round with it. And the first match is you're outside of the facility that you were last in in Black Ops 6 after defeating, I think, either Sam or Richtofen or both. I don't know. And you're I don't know much about it, but you're supposed to just travel around the map. It's like Transit, except you get to control the bus. Except there's not a bus, there's a sort of a truck you drive instead. So you just drive around the map and kill zombies and stuff. I'm surprised that they didn't bring back the what are those weird creatures from Transit that were in the fog? I don't remember what they're called. Pardon me. Anyways, there's some new enemies. Like they replaced the dogs with these things that look like those. What are those like weird dog creatures from Borderlands? Scabes or something? I don't remember. Give me a second. Oh, they're called Skags. Or no, yeah, Skags. They're called Skags. They kind of look like Skags, except they don't have the weird split face. Anyways, we got those, and then we got the what was that giant? The Uberkraus. That thing, that giant fucking Tesla robot that chases around and kills you. Those things are fucking pain. And we also got a new enemy, a giant zombified bear, which kind of releases a swarm of bees after you if you damage it enough. It's not very interesting. Anyways, aside from the enemies, we also got a couple new weapons. Equipment. We got the classic symbol monkeys. We got the black hole grenade. We got normal grenades. Cluster grenades are surprisingly effective. It's just a grenade that explodes, and then two more grenades explode out of it. Molotovs, stun grenades. We also got the fear gas, which in the zombie mode just turns normal zombies into brain rotted zombies. So that is actually fairly useful. What else we got? What else do we have? Aside from the one map being like Transit, it's fairly boring. I don't know what the Easter egg for that map is. I'm probably gonna have to play it a couple more times in order to figure that out. Otherwise, it's all right. It's kind of it's promising. There is substance to it. I think hopefully there will be some good that comes out of the zombie mode of Black Ops 7. But otherwise, Black Ops 7 should have just been, honestly, this should have just been a DLC, at least the campaign wise. It should have been a DLC for Black Ops 2. That's kind of what it feels like. It just feels like it's like the Dead Space 3 DLC. It kind of feels like that, honestly speaking, and you know how well that game did. Would I recommend you play it? Campaign? No. Multiplayer? Not really. Zombies? Maybe? Honestly, probably not. You're probably better off getting Battlefield 6. I haven't played that, but it looks promising. Otherwise, it's an alright game. That's all for today. See ya.